And to the latest developments on the public outrage against rape and sexual violence in Nigeria, at least 717 rape cases were reported in Nigeria between January and May this year. The figure was disclosed by the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, while speaking with journalists after a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja. According to Adamu, the cases hugely escalated during the total lockdown imposed in the country to curb the spread of COVID-19. He described rape as a very wicked and serious offense. An expert sexual and gender-based violence, Iheoma Obibi, now joins us to discuss about 717 cases of rape in the last 5 months, as reported by the Inspector General of Police. Good to have you join us, Iheoma Obibi.
Good afternoon.
Now, let's look at this figure, 717 rape cases between January and May. Do you think that captures the true picture of things in the country?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's just a very small fraction of the reported rape cases. The reality is many rape cases go unreported. And for many reasons. And the reasons we all know: stigma. Many parents don't want their children to be identified as rape victims, especially those under 18. And young women don't really report because sometimes they blame themselves or are ashamed that they've been raped.
So we actually need to understand the serious nature of this crime. And if people are not reporting these cases, then it undermines the effort to ensure that adequate priority is given to rape cases in the country. So what can we do to ensure that people are speaking up and speaking out?
I think it's important that parents, guardians of children under 18 and wards in university, when your child comes to you and says, I have been inappropriately touched or raped, or uncle so-and-so, he looks at me in a particular way, he makes me uncomfortable, don't tell your child to shut up and it's not my portion. I think you really need to investigate it and ask questions. And if possible, the person shouldn't be near your house. These rapes, they're not raped by monsters with horns. They're raped by people who have access to them, who are in your homes. Your mom's junior brother on NYSC, or that friend's son who is over for summer and in your house. They have access to these children and they rape them. And because of the culture of silence, nobody says anything. So I think the reality for us as parents, as guardians, as wards of young persons is that we need to listen to them when they come to tell us that something has happened. You can't assume they are lying. We have to have in place measures to protect them. So if you have a lesson teacher and he's male, you need to make sure that there's somebody supervising what he's doing with young children. I'm a mother of a young girl, and I don't leave my daughter in the hands of anybody. I mean, there's nothing you're going to tell me that's going to allow me to leave my daughter in your custody. And I think most parents should not make the assumption that people have the best interest of their children at heart. The time that used to happen may have been in the 40s and 50s, and probably 70s. If we're lucky, late 80s. But right now, it's no longer the case. And we have a responsibility as guardians to look after these children.
Expert sexual and gender-based violence, Iheoma Obibi, many thanks for sharing your thoughts with us.